Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Lucis Osmo, Joe Sassola. We're at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School, ready for the first home game for the Peabody Tanners, Joel, and we hope it's a good one.
Looking for a great contest tonight. We got the Danvers Falcons, rival in the NEC conference, so both teams are very pumped up. I know Peabody's coming off a tough loss. They're happy to be out here tonight. It's been a long week. And, of course, Danvers, they opened up with a nice convincing win at Winthrop last week, Lou.
Yeah, and this is kind of weird because every time we play Danvers, it's always raining. And it just started raining once again. We had showers all afternoon, but this turf field is not like the old field, but we had a mud hole.
That's right. It should no effect on the game with this nice new athletic field that we put in a few years ago. But the skies did open up about 15, 20 minutes ago.
So
Peabody will be receiving the opening kickoff. Number 7, Colton Cole, and number 5, Nolan Murphy to receive the opening kickoff from the Danvers Falcons.
Russell Canova will be the kicker for Danvers. And back deep, the two Tanners running back, and it's a nice high kick down to about the 5-yard line, picking it up and still on his feet, but he's down to about the 15 or 16-yard line.
Yep, good coverage by the Falcons. Cole gets it out, like you said, right inside the 20-yard line.
So the offense will come out now.
Led by freshman quarterback number 11, Colby Therian, making a second varsity start.
So Colby and Noah Freeman and Eric DeMayo, the big running back for the Tanners.
Number 44, Eric DeMayo, had some good runs last week.
Here's the snap from over the tee, right up the middle, and pick it up maybe four yards at least.
Good drive by the offensive line. I'm sure that's what Coach Betancourt would like to see with this weather. The passing game could be a little bit challenging. Plus, you have a young quarterback, so I think you'd like to keep it on the ground, eat up the clock, and grind it out.
So DeMayo gets the first carry, picks up a good 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Tanners.
Peabody started off very strong last week. It just didn't go their way the rest of the game. A couple fumbles, a couple bad possessions, but let's see how we do tonight.
Okay, here we go. Spread formation. Franco way outside and busted up the middle and going to pick up the first down.
That's a nice play by Tanners. Little misdirection there. Number 21, Lewis Gerdes on the run.
So the Tanners run the ball pretty good, and that was a real good deceiving play by the quarterback.
Yeah, kind of remind me a little Brady-esque there. Fake the misdirection on the high snap, it looked like. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line for the Tanners.
Okay, once again, the Tanners come out of the huddle very quickly. Hand off, trying to turn a corner, and he breaks some tackles, but he's lucky if he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard or so.
Number 12, Justin Tomaso on the tackle for the Falcons. So a loss of 2 on the play, Lou.
So it'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Tanners. Playing 11-minute quarters, 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Theron over the ball. Hand up, going wide to Freeman. Freeman trying to turn a corner, but he's not gonna. He's gonna lose another 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, that was a toss to the captain. Freeman could get around the corner. It's going to bring up, actually lost a couple more, Lou. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 from their own 26-yard line. 24, excuse me, 3rd and 15.
So we'll see if, in this position, we'll see if it's a passing down, but it should be if they want the first down. Theron comes in with the play from the coach.
Once again, Danvers is a young team. They got a new head coach, Ryan Nolan. He was very happy with their first victory, so I'm sure they're excited and want to see what they can do
Here
tonight.
we go. Thurin ready for the snap. Pitching it wide, trying to turn the corner, but there's going to be a host of Danvers players in on that.
Yep. Number 7 once again for Cad Coakley, senior for Danvers. Nice play. He's going to bring up a 4th and long. Tanners on their own 21-yard line. So
Kicking down for sure for the Tanners, and they'll be
kicking off number 21, Kobe Holland, to receive the punt for the Falcons.
a low line drive kick, but he's going to get some good yardage out of it. It goes to the 49-yard line, and he's going to be hit and brings it back into Peabody territory on about the 44.
Yep, good coverage though by Peabody. Number 5, Nolan Murphy was the first one down there, and after a couple of jukes, he got the got Holland. So good play, couple of yards. Danvers starts off with the excellent field position, 1st and 10 on the Tanners' 44-yard line.
So Danvers is in real good field position on their own 44. Mullaney is the quarterback for Danvers. And Matt McCarthy and Colby Holland is the running backs. Tight formation for the Tanners.
All seniors. Wow, that was a quick run
Yeah.
by Mullaney. Just grabbed that ball, went over his left tackle or guard right in between, and picked up a good
6 yards.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 4. We also have Stephen Akati on the field with a field mic, and if he'll pick up some things. Okay, 2nd down and 4 for the Falcons. Coming wide, and he gets the 1st down. Nice tackle.
Nice tackle by
81, Cam Powers, who's in a lot of tackles all the time.
Yeah, and that run was once again by Tag Coakley. I think you'll hear his name a lot. But we have a holding on the Falcons, so that's going to bring it back.
So that's a big break for the Tanners.
This is a young team, so it's important that they stay in the games early on, get their confidence. It'll build as the game goes on, I think, Lou. But it's very important that Peabody stays tight early in their games this year.
Danvers looks like they got some pretty good size there.
It's going to be a 2nd and 13 from the Peabody 47-yard line. 2nd and 13, halfway through the 1st quarter.
So the Tanners need a couple of holes here, and they'll be in good shape. In motion, number 11. Pitch out, a fake double pitch out, but he's not going anywhere.
Nice, there's Powers again. Powers on Coakley. Nice stop by the Tanner.
Marcus Baker was the first one in and broke up some of that play. He didn't make the tackle, but he helped break up that play.
He did disrupt it, absolutely.
So 3rd down and 11.
Third and long for the Falcons.
Back to pass. Intercepted. Oh. What a play and what a rush in there. I don't know who rushed in, Joe.
Yeah, interception was by number 82, Raymond Franco. And I don't know if you noticed on that, Lou, but there was a change in quarter. Actually, no, Mullaney. Let's take a look. Good pressure. We're gonna. Here's a replay coming up right here.
Let's see who that quarterback. Whoop, kind of late. So the Tanners take over. They didn't move the change yet. The change is still way down the other end.
It's a personal dead ball foul after the play, it looks like.
Wow, must have been a hit after the play. Let's see if we get this. That's the new quarterback, number 2. No, that's my.
Straight up.
Let's see if we see this penalty. I don't see that penalty at all. There's the flag.
There's a flag. Maybe it was some verbal
Cam
taunting.
Powers came up like he was hit late after he made the block. Okay, here's the Tanners on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's the type of break a young team needs. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
There goes
Nice
number 44, Eric DeMayo.
Yep,
Picks
that's
up a good 5 yards.
It's a nice inside handoff. They ran that a couple times last week. They did have success with it, so good pickup of 5.5 yards for the Tanners. Second down for the Tanners.
2nd down and 4. Handoff, busting up the middle. Gonna be close to the 1st down, but he's probably gonna be a yard short.
Yep. Number 21, Lewis Gerdes.
So a big 3rd down early in the ball game. 3rd and 1 for the Tanners. Tanners out of the huddle quickly over the ball. See if Eric DeMayo tries to get this one. And he does, and he picks up another 4 yards.
Nice call, Lou. That's your money. You got to go to him, and that's your senior, that's your captain, that's your leader. So once again, that's the type of play that's going to give this offensive line and this young Tanner football team the confidence that they need.
And this is the way they started at Somerville, except right away they fumbled, and that was the turning point of the game.
Mm-hmm. They went up early 7-0. They did have that fumble. Abe Kaba, the center for Peabody tonight, junior offensive lineman.
That looks like Noel Freeman, the ball carrier, maybe picked up a yard.
Pickup of 1 is going to bring up a 2nd and 9 from the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Theron comes in with the play for the Tanners. The clock moving, 2:45 left in the 1st quarter, and the Tanners have controlled the ball all but one play. Double reverse, breaking tackles.
Gerdes once again, that's that end-off, tricky handoff. It's going to be a pickup of 5, bring up a 3rd and 5.
21, the ball carrier.
The rain has stopped here at Coley Lee Field, so it's going to make the passing a little bit easier if either team chooses to go with it.
Pass complete. Down to about the 30-yard line. Nice pass by Colby Theron.
Yep, it was wide open. That was complete to number 82.
So they spot the ball on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tanners. Keep this drive going, they'll be in good shape. trying to bust up the middle, but
Good pressure by the defensive line of the Falcons.
that's once again number 22.
22, Declan Russell, another sophomore. Once again, the freshman team went undefeated last year for Peabody Tanner, so you'll see a lot of sophomores on the roster, and a lot of them actually get significant playing time.
Right. And in the interview before the game, that's what the coach mentioned. It's a young team, and they're going to learn how to tackle and block. Second down and 10. Theron on the keeper.
Wow, nice play by
Yeah.
Terry. It looked like it was going to be almost like a broken play, but he picked up a good 5 or 6 yards. There's a speed we've heard about. We've heard he's quick. That was quick feet. Nice job by the sophomore quarterback.
So a third down and 4.
Deep into Danvers territory, 23-yard line of the Falcons.
Yeah, no mistakes this year right now, and this is the best part of this whole drive, that they're really like a little machine out there right now. Well,
I think that's the end of the quarter, that's all. Yeah, end of the first quarter. They didn't get the playoff. So as the teams head back upfield, no score.
so I'd like to remind the viewers, the game being brought to you by Gallinero Pizzeria down Peabody Square. Really a great place to be. If they remodeled the whole place, Joe.
Yes, Gallo, Lynn Ladder and Scaffolding, also one of our sponsors this evening. I'd like to thank them. And once again, like you talked about, Lou, Gallo Nero just did nice renovations. They've opened up the restaurant. If you're looking for a function, they've increased their capacity and full liquor license, bar, pasta, pizza, everything you'd want. Go down to Gallo Nero right there on Main Street in Peabody. Great people and great food. Well, a good first quarter for the Tanners. Coming off the tough loss last week, I think they put that behind them. Good to see the offensive line get some thrust, and they said I think the key is mistake-free football, though. If they can do mistake-free football, that's going to be a big difference in how the team.
You know, Joe, all but for one play, the Tanners controlled the whole first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's really controlling the ball game.
Yep. And now it's time to put some points on the board.
Huh?
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Tanners.
Oh, Danvers looked like he was
flag.
offside.
Yeah.
There was movement in the Danvers front line.
He's going to pick up a 3. He's going to bring up a 4th and 2 from the Falcons' 20-yard line. 4th and
I thought there'd be a flag on that play for sure.
Yeah. Coaches are looking from the Peabody sidelines, but they're not going to get it.
Yeah, there's Coach Betancourt looking for that flag. So a big play for the Tanners to keep this drive going. Let's see if Eric DeMayo gets the call, or if Colby Theron tries and move it in. There's Eric DeMayo, and it looks like he got the first down.
First down, Tanners.
Well, guys, the biggest difference in this game so far has been ball control. Last week, Peabody really turned the ball in their first couple opening drives. They've settled down, run the ball. Colby Theron has looked much calmer under center so far in this game. The first game was kind of a little running by the seams of his belt, but he's doing a lot better this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Steve.
Whoop, and their first play with 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. It goes nowhere. It loses a yard. And we've been saying that the whole game so far. Ball control, ball control.
Yeah, ball control is great, Lou, but if we can't get any points, it's not going to help us out.
Theron comes in with the play once again. I like that short pass he threw that time, and it was picked up a first down. So let's see what happens now. Back to pass.
That was complete.
And he got it. Picked up a good 8 yards.
Yeah, number 7 on the reception, Colton Cole, Jr.
Well, he doesn't get a very good spot, so he's picked up 7 yards altogether.
Got a lefty gunslinger, so they rolled out to the left, take advantage of being a lefty. I hate to see them throw across the body. I know that happened once or twice last week. That's a very difficult throw. But rolling out to his left, a lot easier.
So 3rd down and a long 5. Eric DeMayo, the ball carrier,
Picked up a
picked
couple.
up a couple yards, 2 or 3 yards maybe, and it'd be a big 4th down and 3.
4th and 2 from the Falcons' 10-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go here in second quarter. Clock is moving.
We need a first down now, Joe.
Yeah, I think this play is going to give us a little indication on how much he trusts his sophomore quarterback. Does he give the rock to the running backs, or does he let him get out of the pocket, maybe take advantage of his speed, pass, run it? Let's see what happens.
4th down and 3. Big play for the Tanners. They're out of the huddle. And it looks like Danvers is going to... Yeah,
timeout.
Peabody takes the timeout. A good timeout probably, because they got the Danvers set up and they knew what was open. Like to thank the PAT crew. We are going out live tonight. And it should be a great year for us, Joe.
Yeah, looking forward. Looking forward to a great year. Great to see Peabody Access Television doing the games live. I don't know how many times over the years I've said, geez, I wish the game was on. I can stay home and watch it. But now through the technology and the investment we've made, that's possible. We got replays, we got live broadcasts, so it's a good time for sports in Peabody.
Right. So with 7:16 left in the half, the Peabody 0, Danvers Falcons 0. And we kept the ball away from Danvers completely, and that's the name of the game.
That is.
They had one play so far, and that was a pass interception. So we'll see what Mark Betancourt comes up with on this play.
Fourth and 2 from the 10.
Back to pass. Oh, just out of his hands.
Yeah. And Lou, that's what I was talking about, and it was brought up last week. If you look, the coaches have him, when he comes back, he's going against his body. It's a tougher throw. If he's rolling out to the left, it's an easier throw. Maybe if we could get the replay up on that one. It's a lot to ask of a young quarterback. I just like to see them try and roll it a little bit more to his left side.
So Danvers takes over on their own 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
So hopefully the defense can step it up here and we can still get good field position.
Right, you got to hold Danvers back down here now.
1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line for the Falcons.
Mulaney, the quarterback, in motion. Busting up the middle, breaking tackles, turning wide, but going nowhere.
Oh, 4 or 5 guys for the Tanners on the tackle. Very good containment.
Good defense. Number 2 for the Tanners, White, a senior, made a great play on that.
Loss of 1, going to bring up a second 11 from their own 9-yard line.
Got to stop this quarterback from passing. Back to pass. A long one. In and out of his hands.
Wow.
He wants a penalty.
Yeah, I don't think there needs to be no penalty at all, but that was certainly a nice play.
Carlos Hernandez was the key breaker on that.
Well, anyone question the arm of the Danvers quarterback? I think that's been put to bed.
Right.
Nice pass. Got it right out there. Gave his man an opportunity. The pass was.
So it's 3rd down and 11 once again.
Tad Coakley, the intended receiver. Talented upperclassman back from last year.
Big number 7 is going outside. Up the middle. And he's hit.
Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tanners there.
Another loss. He lost another yard at least.
That's the type of tackle that I know the coaches are looking for. First guy makes a hit and 3 or 4 jump right on.
So the Tanners are going to get the ball back on good field position. He's going to be kicking from beyond the
His own end
goal
zone,
line,
yep.
about 4 yards deep. Tanners have to be very careful.
Yep.
You don't want a penalty down here on the kicker.
Number 5, Nolan Murphy back to receive the kick for the Tanners.
Good snap. He gets it off. A nice line
Short
drive kick.
Yeah, short kick though.
Not going
I'll
that
take
far
that.
though.
Nope. 30-yard line.
So the Tanners are going to get the ball. And once again, Danvers is 3 and out.
5:30 to go in the half, Lou. This is the time. We got to get some.
Right.
Take advantage of this field possession.
It looks like Danvers got a pretty good defensive line, so I wouldn't be afraid to throw the ball a little bit.
Yeah. I'd like to see him open up a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, you know, it's very easy to key on one guy. And if you're the Falcons, of course, you're going to look at number 44. We do got a couple other people in the backfield, but that's the first option they're going to look at.
And Noel Freeman has plenty of speed, too.
Here we go. 3 wide.
Oh. He gets out of bounds. Could have been a flag on that when he hit out of bounds, right?
Botch snap, but with his speed, he got back. Just lost a couple. Could have been a lot worse, so.
There's a replay on that. A little bit of a
right
high.
through his hands, yeah. But he does got quick feet.
Yeah. Up the middle to DeMayo, still on his feet. Picked up about 4 yards altogether, so it'll be a big 3rd down and 8.
Good drive by the senior. Tailback. Used to be a fullback, but he's been converted to the tailback this year. 3rd and 8 from the Falcons' 28. So couple of critical downs coming up here, Lou.
Right. They got it's a 2-down zone, so they got 2 downs to make 8 yards.
Yeah.
Spread formation, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Back to pass.
Not much there.
No,
Almost
nothing
a
there.
lateral. Therian took a hit. He's limping. I thought the way the play looked like it was developing. They were going to have a little bit of room, but Danvers came in pretty quickly on that.
Noel Freeman comes in. And it seemed like if they went downfield, they would have been better off.
I almost thought that was a lateral, actually.
Right, yeah.
So we got a loss of a couple. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 from the Falcons' 31-yard line. Once again, these opportunities are not going to happen all day long or all night long. 4th down, 4th and 11. Yeah.
Lost another 5 yards on that play.
That's a very I don't understand that play calling, Lou. I really don't. I mean, you know, take a shot, throw it in the end zone, take a shot. If it's intercepted, it's as good as a punt. So that's a little perplexing, that call.
That was Cole Cuzzy on the reception, but he had no place to go. Danvers well covered. All the players were well covered. So let's see if they kick.
No, that was 4th down. Danvers took over.
Oh yeah,
down.
Danvers kick. We both lost one there. So Danvers takes over in good field position on their own 35-yard line. 3:33 left in the half. Oh, he almost lost that ball, too.
Yeah.
He was juggling it.
Matt McCarthy on the carry for the Falcons. No gain on the play.
So we got to give the Tanner defense a lot of credit so far. Danvers only had the ball for 6 plays, though, but they haven't done much with them. 3 minutes left in the half. Back to pass. And it's caught. It gets the 1st down.
Coakley on the reception.
That,
I think you got to really watch him tonight, Coakley.
yeah,
He's
Mulaney's got quite an arm, you know.
Yeah, and Coakley's got some speed. Big kid too.
So the ball is on the Danvers 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for Danvers. Up the middle, going nowhere.
You know, the defensive line for the Tanners has done an outstanding job tonight. Really have. Number 21, that's Holland on the carry for the Falcons.
So he picked up a half a yard, if you want to give him a half a yard credit.
Second down for the Falcons. They're on 49-yard line.
Back to pass. Long one. Incomplete.
Good coverage by the Tanners. They had 2 guys back there. Number 2,
Nolan Murphy, right?
And number 2, Elijah White. A lot of plays run Coakley's way.
Coakley is a big boy for. So 3rd down, and it looks like with 2 downs left, they have that both be passing downs. Joel, see what he does.
2:02 left in the half, so see if we can.
Oh, he's
that was
close to the 1st down.
Yeah, I think they got it low. I
Yeah.
thought they had him bottled up. Very shifty runner there.
Gets the 1st down. Down to the Peabody 40-yard line.
Yep.
Danvers takes a timeout. like to thank PAT for bringing you this game tonight, and it is live.
Sponsored by Gallo Nero and Lynn Ladder and Scaffolding.
Lynn Latta has been with us from day one.
No kidding.
And all sports, not only football. They do a great job for us in hockey.
Good crowd tonight for opening night.
Yeah.
Stopped raining up here, so I think a few more people have come in since the rain has stopped.
It's good to see a lot of the student body here. And look at the cheerleaders. They're doing a great job, too. There's the crowd. And we'll get the cheerleaders next time.
Yep. And the Peabody High School Marching Band. 1st and 10 Falcons on the Peabody Tanners 41-yard line.
Pitch out wide to see if he can break some tackles.
To Coakley. That was a lateral to Coakley.
Picked up a good 5 yards, I believe. Oh, 4 yards.
They're really trying to isolate Coakley on some of the players of the Tanners. And so far, they've had some success.
So this is a test for the PB defense now. See if with 1:45 left, Danvers has plenty of time. Spread formation once again.
Yeah, late player coming on the field for the Falcons.
Back to pass.
That's complete.
Oh.
Yeah, that's complete. I noticed that when he rolled out on that play,
right.
he's throwing not against his body, he's throwing where his body's going. A little bit easier pass completion for the quarterbacks.
So the ball spotted on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Danvers once again.
Minute and 39 to go to halftime.
Danvers out of the huddle quickly. It's from the shotgun. Mulaney back to pass, way back.
Good pressure by the Tanners.
Incomplete.
Yeah, number 53 for the Tanners, Chris Glass, Jr., put on some good pressure. Number 77, Michael Locke on the line. Number 52, Abe Kaba on the line.
So 2nd down and 10.
Tanners just three men on the defensive line. I think there's a 4th one now.
Back to pass once again, nothing.
That's incomplete. Third down for the Falcons.
At least the pass plays take no time off on the clock. Back to pass.
To Coakley.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
Tanners hit each other, made the tackle. Number 5, number 82 for the Tanners. Number 82, Franco, shook up a little bit. Got hit.
They want my money.
So that's going to be a pickup of about 3, bring up a 4th.
And 8.
4th and 8 for the Falcons from the Peabody Tanners.
Maybe 7, but 53 seconds left. The clock
this is
moving.
Important down. Very
big play for the Tanners right now.
Critical that they stop him here.
Back to pass.
There's the blitz. Coakley He's got the reception. There's the moves. Down to the 6.
Yeah.
Flag.
A flag. There'll be a holding call on Danvers, I believe.
Wow, that's a big call.
Yeah.
Clip on the Falcons. That's going to change the momentum dramatically. You might even see the Falcons, they might even punt it here now, Lou. It's going to bring it back to 10 or 15 yards in high school football on the clip. Let's see. Yeah, it's 15.
That's a 15
Yeah,
yard.
that's back to the old 43-yard line. Excuse me.
Now they have to either.
43. Yeah, if I'm the Falcons, you know, I'd kick the ball away. I wouldn't take the chance here.
Well, if you're the Falcons too, they might want to score a touchdown. They'll throw a Hail Mary.
You could, but if you don't do it, you get a little
We'll
bit of
see
time
what
left.
happens.
Yeah.
Because actually, the Tanners would have to move the ball about 60 yards with 20 seconds to play or less.
That's right. All right, here we go. Looks like the Falcons are going to go for it.
Coakley is spilled way over to the right. He's a big guy.
Okay, complete.
Yeah,
but
complete,
the
but
first
not
down.
enough. Down to the 25-yard line.
Almost.
So the Tanners will take off with no time left. And that's the end of the first half with the score Peabody 0, Danvers 0. Wow, the clock says no time left, but so that is the end of the first half. Lucis Hospital
Joel Sasslaw.
and Steve Alcati and the whole PAT crew, and I know they'll get the names for us at the second half. Okay, there's Steve back on the field.
He's got it.
All right, now talking about Colby Therian, his first game was a little shaky, had a tough time moving the ball. Now he's really kind of looked settled. What are some of the things that you've been trying to do to make him a little comfortable and more kind of, know the offense a little bit better?
Putting him in a position to succeed,
Yeah.
not asking him to do too much. He's only a sophomore. We don't need him to win the game. We just don't need him to lose the game. High percentage passes that he can complete, play action to give him a little bit of extra time. And the times that we're not getting that play action, we're having trouble finding receivers. Second half, we'll make our adjustments with our base offense, see if we can move the ball and punch one in.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Back to you guys.
That's a nice touch by Steve.
The temperature is getting a little bit colder, the leaves are turning, and coffee shops are selling pumpkin macchiato, which means fall is here and football is officially back. The Peabody Tanners will be looking to improve on their team last year that lost in the semifinals of Division 1A North. Now, this Peabody Tanner team also is getting past a massive senior class. I got the inside scoop on how this team looks to rebuild the program and try to chase their first title in over a decade. The Peabody Tanners finished last season with a record of 5 wins and 6 losses. This team saw many seniors graduate, including Captain Jake Doherty, Cedric Gutierrez, Pat McGuire, and Matt D'Amato. Head coach Mark Betancourt says one of the biggest tasks will be to fill the void on the offensive line.
The leadership those kids showed in the offensive line, that chemistry that was built. You kind of have to start over again. The only real returner that we have in that offensive line is Michael Locke, and he's going to be being moved from guard to tackle. So there's a readjustment that has to be there, but we're very excited about the young talent that we have in there right now. The chemistry has already started to begin.
The highlight of this senior class is star linebacker and captain Eric DeMeo. Being a 4-year varsity starter, DeMeo is the leader of this current squad and knows his experience can help younger players take a greater role in this roster.
I think out of the seniors we have, like I said, they're like me, where they're fed up with losing. And the younger guys We have the rising sophomore class coming off a 10-0 freshman season. Those guys know how to win. They like winning, and they don't want to lose. They're not used to it. They haven't lost at the high school level yet.
Peabody averaged close to 17 points a game last year. That's going to be a tough task to replicate as both their passing and receiving leaders have graduated. The Tanners lost starters at quarterback, tight end, linebacker, offensive line, defensive line, and especially in the secondary. Wide receiver and defensive backs coach Matt O'Brien thinks that if the rising sophomore class can build chemistry with the rest of the team, they will be in great shape.
Get the young guys involved. We had a great freshman class last year that went undefeated, and if we could have those guys slide in with the older guys, I think we'd be right in the mix.
As the season quickly approaches, Peabody will be looking to new faces to lift the team. For PAT Sports, I'm Steve Accardi. Athletics is protecting the young players, especially in the game of football. The Peabody High School coaching staff are dedicated to take every step necessary to ensure player safety. I got an inside look at how they're teaching their players the correct and safe way to play the game of football. Football is a game full of excitement, suspense, and drama. However, like all contact sports, football can be violent and dangerous. The National Football League is having a massive issue of former players suffering from CTE, a brain disease caused from concussions and repetitive hits to the head. To make players safer, new rules and techniques are being implemented to teach good habits. Former Peabody High alumni and current head coach Mark Betancourt has seen a lot of changes in the way tackling is being taught.
Well, there's a lot more emphasis now on the fundamentals, whereas in the past you kind of just lined them up and let them go. Hitting with the crown of the helmet was common. That we now, we're keeping their heads up. You can't hit what you can't see. There's a common phrase we use. Bringing their hips, not reaching out to make that killer shot.
Senior linebacker Eric DeMeo has been playing football ever since he was a kid. The major change he's noticed is the emphasis on trying to eliminate head-to-head contact.
I've definitely seen an emphasis on keeping your head up while tackling. And I go to football camps in the off season, like learn how to get better and stuff, and they're always emphasizing head up when you tackle, shoot through the hips. When I first started, they kind of just told you, tackle them, just like run into them and tackle them. And now, as you get older, they're emphasizing on this whole player safety thing with the discovery of CTE and everything, and they're making sure everybody's got their head up and there's no head-to-head contact in the game at all.
Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll created the Heads Up program, which is designed to enhance player safety by teaching coaches the proper way to fit equipment, treat concussions, and teach tackling. These tactics have kept the players on the field. Coach Betancourt wants his players to be safe in practice and in games. That starts with teaching them the basics.
Teaching them the right way, slowing it down, going step by step, controlling everything that we do with whistles, to avoid the spearing that we had a lot of kids doing, the tackling at the legs, where we had a lot of kids getting injured because they weren't tackling properly. A lot more emphasis has been done in practice, breaking it down drill by drill to make sure that our kids are being safe.
The sport of football is a contact sport, and obviously injuries will happen. However, Peabody's coaching staff is taking all the necessary steps to make sure their players will be safe after football. For PAT Sports, I'm Steve Accardi.
Hi, my name is Alejo. I'm the owner of Galonero, a bar restaurante. We have a chicken parm, chicken city broccoli. The first thing we're gonna have here is a pizza. You want to see how I make the pizza? The pizza we make here is Italian style. We try to prepare everything. We make the heavy cream here. We make the marinara sauce every morning. We're going to show how to make a fusilli alla vodka, which is very famous here. So we put a chicken, bacon, cook for 2-3 minutes. So we take vodka, put a little bit marinara, and the heavy cream. The fusilli is almost done. Yeah. Gallinero is proud to be sponsor of Peabody High. Come on down in Gallinero Pizzeria. You're going to love it, the food you can enjoy. Thank you.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans, because love has no labels.
When you're running your own business and taking care of your disabled brother, you tend to learn about responsibility pretty quickly.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please, don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
This past week, Peabody's own Salem Country Club hosted the United States Golf Association's Senior Open Golf Tournament.
You know, it's putting Peabody on a national stage.
Deanne Healy, president of the Peabody Chamber of Commerce, says the event could help put Peabody on the map as a destination for future events.
You know, it's something that attracts national attention. People travel from all over to attend, and the surrounding businesses and communities see a general bump. So here's an opportunity for us to show that, you know, A, we have a world-class golf course within our city limits, but also, you know, people that are coming here will be exposed to what's happening not only here in Peabody, but on the North Shore as a whole, which is a great destination to come to.
Healy estimated that the event easily brought in over $1 million to the local economy. The week-long event brought golf fans from all over to Peabody for a chance to see some of their all-time favorites.
See Freddie Couples, Tom Lehman, Jimenez, Montgomery, Colin Montgomery. It's great. It's great. It's relaxing. It's fun. Food's good. People are all nice. So it's really nice.
With the heavy influx of golf fans to Peabody and the North Shore, Healy believes some businesses could see more of a financial bump than others.
Other cities that have hosted the U.S. Open recently is a lot of the businesses that will see a bump will be the businesses along the shuttle route. Money that trickles back down to the city would be through hotel and occupancy taxes and things of that nature. So the city benefits as a byproduct of that as well, in addition to any money that the U.S. Open directly gave to the city to help offset some of the additional expenses that are being incurred with police and fire safety, that type of thing.
As the Senior Open has passed and went off without a hitch, highlights came on the course as well as off the course with the security and safety teams. As foot traffic was in the thousands and roadways were shut down for private shuttles, security and safety was a high priority.
But we have a sufficient amount of public safety people here between police, fire, ambulance, to cover the event, to sufficiently cover the event and provide a very safe and enjoyable environment for the folks to enjoy the championship.
Specifically for those traveling and living in the area of the country club, maintaining a safe, fun, and secure event was important for Traffic Chief Scott Richards.
It's a wonderful event for the city of Peabody to bring all these folks down here. I'm sure it's given the economy a boost with all these people spending money in the area. It's great for the country club. It's great for us as an organization because it gives us the opportunity to plan and work an event of this nature and this size.
Richards, along with Deanne Healy, hope to see more events like this in the future for Peabody.
In 2001, we had the U.S. Senior Championship here in the city of Peabody, but that was 16, 17 years ago. I don't think the Salem Country Club wants to wait 17 years before they have another event.
There is a renewed focus on creating an identity for Peabody and bringing bigger scale events in.
So we're prepared for it. We worked very diligently and very hard to prepare for this particular event. So far, so good. And I hope if they continue to have events like this in the future, that we'll be ready to go and provide the public safety that they're looking for and keep the event safe and secure for people to come and enjoy themselves.
It gives us a better chance to say, all right, what's next? What else could we bring here?
I thought that was kind of cool. I thought it would be pretty awesome to kind of shave the mayor's hair off.
I thought you forgot about me. All right, sweetheart, how's your summer?
I'm at City Hall today because I will be shaving the mayor's hair off.
I was inspired by her story. She shaved her head back in June for the Buzz Off for Kids for Cancer. And I told her at the time that when she shaved her head, she can come in and shave my head.
I just thought it would be nice because there's millions of kids out there with cancer and it's such a rare cause and so many kids lose their hair because of chemo and therapies like that. And I just thought it would be nice to donate my hair so they can wear it as a wig and actually have hair. I just think it's important because people out there have these diseases and I think it's nice to kind of donate towards these causes because there's people that just have these and you don't know that you have it, but by donating you're doing a really good thing to these kids that have these sort of things.
I think she is enjoying herself. Let me know when you think you got it, honey.
I think I did pretty good by the most part. But
Yep.
Whatever, I don't know.
Well, good. You didn't draw any blood. So, yeah, I'm hoping it grows back and I'm hoping my kids like it.
I think it looks great.
Yeah?
Hello, you want stats?
Here's some first half highlights of tonight's game.
I thought you wanted stats. What the heck is this? This replays, I guess.
Last play of the first half.
Hello? You want stats? Okay, here's some first half stats for Peabody. Passing 4 for 5 for 13 yards, 54 yards rushing. It looked like Eric DeMayo had about 35 of those yards. Gurnis had 18. And Franco had 1 interception. And that was a big one to open up that ball game. Actually, for Danvers, they went 6 for 11 for 52 yards. And they only had 15 yards rushing, so the Peabody defense really held them. We're just about ready for second half action. And that's about it for the stats prepared by Lou Sososimo. Louis Michael Sososimo.
Where will we be without him? All in all, a good first half for the Tanners. Once again, coming off Tough loss last week. I think the coaching staff just wanted to make sure that they had their composure in the first half. Would have been nice to have a touchdown lead at halftime. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but heading into the second half here, a lot of pressure on the offense to really put it in the end zone. Defense stepped up, played immense, Lou. It's just we need some points here. We can't win a game if we don't get points.
Right, and the biggest thing is that no mistakes. I mean, this is a young team, and they got away from any mistakes, and actually that's what beat them last week.
Yep, absolutely. I agree
So
with you 100%.
if they keep away from mistakes, Danvers is going to get the ball first.
Yep. And just taking a quick look out here, the Danvers really has brought their return people up to the 25, 30-yard line. I'd like to see if we can poke it over their head.
Well, I'm sure that
Coach Betancourt just giving a little bit of advice to his kicker. I just noticed that right before he's kicking off. So let's see what he does with it. Here we go. Kicking off, number 1, Austin Leggett. The kicker's name is Leggett. How about that?
Leggett, right? And he has a few squabbly ones, but let's see what he does.
Okay, they're back to the 15-yard line. He did squib kick it.
It
Ball
goes
is live.
And he's hit right away. He gets back up to about the 32-yard line.
Yep, tackle made by number 34, Tyler Norman. 24, excuse me, Carlos Hernandez for the Tanners.
So Danvers will have the ball. Mulaney, the quarterback. And we'll have to keep our eye on that Coakley kid. He's a big boy and a nice receiver.
Coakley. Yep. First and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Falcons. Pass to Coakley.
Coakley right away, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, maybe 9. Yeah. But that was a quick opening play, and
yeah, that's a nice slant.
Yeah.
A nice slant. Tough guy to cover. You want to you don't want to give him a little, not too much room, but if you play too up on him too closely, he can burn you.
Oh yeah, and he'll break away. He'll be gone. So 2nd down and 2 for Danvers. And their running game has gone nowhere, so let's see if they open it up and pass a lot. Coakley is split way over to the right.
I formation.
Quick quarterback keeper, but he doesn't get the first down, I don't believe.
Yeah, that was kind of a trick play because number 5 in the backfield may believe the ball was going to go over his head, but the Peabody defense stayed home, and the quarterback only picked up a couple.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, 3rd down, a short one, that's right.
So let's see if they go for the 1-yard line, because then they'll be in a tough position if they don't make it.
Linebacker's cheating. Oh.
Wow. He went right around
yeah,
us.
He saw the crease. He really, the linebackers went straight up the middle, and quarterback went off to his left-hand side, pick up the first down.
So the ball is placed on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Danvers. They're probably their 3rd first down of the ball game.
Yep. Nice play by the captain, Justin Mulaney, senior quarterback for the Danvers Falcons. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
Coakley spuds over on the left. Number 21, Holland is on the left. Now he wants him in the backfield in the fullback position. Whoa, he's in trouble. And he's brought down.
81 on the play. Cam Powers. That play just from the very beginning, there was no It was just no fluidity. It was just very, very
Cam Powers in on another tackle, and he could really bust it in there.
Yeah, they got a little tricky, too. They tried to do the jump up like the snap was going to be over the head.
It's 2nd down and 21. And the ball's on the 34-yard line of Danvers. So that was a nice play by the Tanners.
Yep.
And I don't know why he didn't just get rid of it.
Yeah, I agree with you. He was outside of the pocket, just throw it away past the line of scrimmage. He had receiver that he could have.
This definitely is a passing play, I'm sure. Coakley in motion. And the handoff.
To Holland.
And
bounces off
not
the
going
first one.
anywhere. He lost another yard. So
Number
it's
59 on the tackle for the Tanners. Dario Canella, senior outside linebacker. That was a nice play. Once again, these are sometimes in the last couple of years, Peabody's gotten burnt on these 3rd and 4th and long.
Right.
So let's see if they can keep the ball in front of the yards, in front of the sticks here.
3rd and 22. Tyler Norman comes in. Back to pass.
He's going for Coakley again. There we go. Oh! Very
Almost
nice.
intercepted.
Yep. Double coverage. Number 2, White. Could bring down the interception, but really nice defensive play.
In fact, Coakley thought he intercepted. He tackled him. Good coverage
Like
by
to see
a
the
good
replay.
receiver.
Yeah, I'd like to see the replay on that one. That was very, very close. You know how the saying goes. That's why he's a
Murphy back for the
defensive
kick.
back and not a receiver. Got a timeout, Falcons.
Yeah, they had too many players on the field.
So here come the Falcons, 4th and long. Peabody should get decent field position here.
Back to kick it. Just missed being blocked.
It's a decent kick. She's not going to pick it up. Falcons roll. Peabody's going to take over on their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
That kick was almost blocked. He just missed him.
Yeah, all things considered, that was a pretty damn good good play.
So the Tanners come over. First time they have the ball in the second half with 6:50 left. See if they can go back to that ball control and get a few first downs. Theron comes in. We haven't seen much of Nolan Freeman carrying the ball.
No, had a
I
couple.
think he carried about 3 times.
A couple early carries, but not much.
Right up the middle. Good run.
Yeah, picks up 6, it looks like. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 from their own 30-yard line.
Well,
I think you're still going to see the offense be conservative. I think until they get some points on the board and get a lead, I really do think that
they'll be conservative, right?
Yeah, I think the coach said at halftime, you know, he's not going to. He doesn't want an errors. He doesn't want them to lose it with turnovers here. Ground and pound.
Butts it up the middle, getting the first down.
That's a nice hole. That's going to be good enough for first down. That was DeMayo again.
DeMayo, the ball carrier, the leading rusher for the Tanners, and he's right now after one game, he's the 4th leading rusher in the Northeast Conference.
Yep, he's going to set the tone. Absolutely.
Right. Tanners break the huddle pretty quick. Trying to turn a corner.
Number 20,
Picked
Lewis
up about 2 or
Gerdes.
3 yards.
Yep. They've had much better success running pretty much up the middle, not going to the outside.
Second down and 6. As long as they move the ball. None of those lateral passes, Joel. Quick opener. Still on his feet.
Oh, he's driving. He's
Wow.
driving. There we go. Oh, we're going to have a late flag after the first down. It's going to be a flag, personal foul. That's a tough, tough call as far as just what it does to the momentum here.
It looks like they're going that way, but they want to go that way.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it back here. So I believe
That's a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
That was a bad call. That was way after the guy was in motion going down. No one helped him go down.
So essentially first down, but loss of yards basically. Looking at 1st and 10 for the Tanners on their own 34-yard line. Once again, quick moving third quarter, about 4.5 left to go. Out there in TV land, getting a couple of Texas tweets. People are watching and listening to us, Lou, so it's good to see on a Friday night people watching Tanner football.
Busting tackles. That's DeMayo picking up 3 or 4 yards.
Picking up a 2. Shout out to school committee member Joe Amico. Hey, Joe. Thanks for the kind words. Gain of 2, going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Tanners on their own 35-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Time for a pass, huh? I love them. Oh, Peabody was offside.
Yeah, with a little jump. Gertie's up the middle. Nice push.
Yeah.
Yep. Going to be pick up a 5. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from the 45-yard line. Excuse me, 40-yard line. 3rd and 3. Also, for those of you who do not know and are at home, just so you know, the school committee recently passed that all Peabody High School students, if they show up with an ID, they do not have to pay admission to the football games through October 10th, I believe it was. So hopefully they'll continue that through the whole season. But once again, all Peabody High School students showing up with a valid PVMHS high school ID, no entry fee for students this year.
First injury of the ball game, and it's a Danvers lineman, I guess.
We got two down. We got 1 Danvers and 1 Peabody guy.
They must have collided.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's a good shot of Joel.
Peabody play is up. That was Lewis Gertie's, a running back for the Tanners. Can't see the number for the Falcons. As you can see, good crowd, nice crowd shot.
And he was the ball carrier in that last play. A nice September night, really. A real good night. The rain stopped. It hasn't been rain since the opening kickoff.
Yep. A great night for high school football here on the North Shore.
And a good battle so far. I mean, it's not a blowout by either team. And Danvers breezed by Winthrop last week, and Peabody had his hands full with Somerville. So,
so this is
we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, this is a conference game, so this game means just a little bit more.
And I think one break in the ball game, that's it. The way they're not even coming close to scoring.
Could come down that tonight, the first team that scores. Looks like a pretty cramped there.
That's number 11.
Matthew Reedy.
Reedy, yeah. He's played a whale of a ball game, too. He's been all over the defensively for Beverly.
All right, so we got a big third down here. Third
Yeah.
and 3 for the Tanners on their own 40-yard line. About three and a half to go in the third quarter. Scoreless ball game.
Let's see what happens now. DeMayo busting
Wow.
tackles, getting the first
Nicely.
down.
You know, the Danvers busted through. I was a little bit concerned there, but once he broke the contain, DeMayo picked up positive yards. More importantly, another first down for the Tanners. Needed 3, got 4. First and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
So
for the
DeMayo gets a breather. He's been in almost every play, it seems like.
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
Danvers really crashing the line. I'll tell you, they're not playing the pass at all. If we get a play action pass here, Lou, could be the call we're looking for because
that was
Danvers,
Cole Cuzzy, the ball carrier, picked up 2 yards on the play.
Danvers is just stuffing the line. No respect for the passing game of the Tanners here. So let's see if the Peabody offensive coordinators see what I see.
There's a good shot of the crowd once again. The cheerleaders are way down the other end of the field in front of the student body, so we can't get them right now.
So pick up a 3 on the last play. Going to be a 2nd and 7.
The keeper quarterback.
Flags.
Oh, flags on.
Multiple flags. Darian took some good hits there.
Picked up
Another
a yard
late
on the play, though.
I think every ref threw a flag.
Picked up a yard on the play, just about. See what the flag is on. It's on Peabody, I guess.
Got a holding on the Tanners. So that'll back them up. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Clock is running. Peabody is going to be on their own 42-yard line. It's like a 2nd and
12, huh?
2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. So once again,
there's the Tanner up there.
Looks like the first one who scores tonight could potentially win the game.
Back to pass.
Here goes Darian.
And he runs out of bounds. Gets back to the line of scrimmage plus a yard.
Now, on that rollout, he was going to what I consider the right side, the proper side. He's rolling out to where it's an easier pass. If he can't pass it, tucks it, runs it with his speed. So I can live with that. 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. We need a break here, Joel. Need a big run.
Yeah. I tell you, I think they're susceptible to to the pass if they can hold the defensive line or maybe even a screen pass. Let them come in and dump it off to somebody like DeMayo, because they are getting a good push. The defensive line of Danvers Falcons. Oh, Darian. Oh, number 12, Justin DiTomaso for the Falcons.
Someone's always going to get in if they're going to key on the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a big play. That's really that's a big play, and looks like we'll probably get the punt off before the end of the quarter, but hopefully get something decent punt and keep.
We'll
keep
see
Phillips
how
in our favor.
John Goulis's punter does tonight. Legate, the kicker. High kick, but a short one.
We need a bounce. There we go. Little Tanner roll.
Yeah. It's back on the 44-yard line of Danvers.
First and
Danvers
10.
has the ball in good field position.
You got it. Thank you. So good battle here in the North Shore. Two young squads hungry. Both coming off of tough years last year and looking up. Peabody looking for their first W, and Falcons looking to make it 2 in a row.
Pitch it out wide.
To Coakley in the backfield that time.
Yeah.
Nice gang tackle by the Tanners. Going to be a loss of 1, it looks like. Going to bring up a second and 10 or 11. So Tanner's defense staying strong throughout the whole game.
And that could be the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with no score. We're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Steve Accardi. Gave us a nice halftime interview with the coach.
The one thing for Peabody is that they're really having trouble throwing the ball. Danvers is putting 8 in the box. They know they're going to run the ball the majority of the time. Colby Therian's had a tough time passing the ball. Little success running outside and through the gut, where they're going to have to really try to move the ball and take care of the ball if they want to pull out a win in this game. Nice try.
So, as they say, put up the 4 fingers. This is the fourth quarter,
Right.
Lou. This is what all those double, triple sessions through the summer's about.
Man, the Peabody defense has been really holding the Danvers back, and that's what they have to do now.
Yep.
They have to stay calm and make sure there's no big play.
Make a break time right here. Let's
Because this quarterback can throw the ball.
Yep. We got a 2nd and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
And that's what this
And the
looks like.
shotgun.
Look at that spread formation. And that's a pass. He's way back, a screen. But that's going to go pick up maybe 4 yards in the play.
Yeah, good containment. Excuse me. Nice job by the defense. Picked up, 4 or 5, but
That was a good call because the way the Tanners are rushing for that passer.
once again, we're hoping that our listeners at home are enjoying this live broadcast. First time ever of Peabody Tanners High School football all year. We'll be going live on our home games. So thanks for tuning in, and tell a friend next week.
Mulaney, the quarterback, from the shotgun. Coakley is in the back. No, he's
They got too many men on the
right.
field. Oh.
So there goes that 5 yards they just made. Illegal substitution by Danvers. Puts them back. 3rd down and 10.
Well, big downhill, Lou.
Yeah.
If they can hold them, they'll punt it. If they get close, I do have a feeling if it's less than 5 yards on a 4th down, Danvers might go for it. But let's see what happens on the 3rd down play first.
It looks like another pass and two wideouts on the right, 2 on the left. And the quarterback ready to drop back. Oh.
Oh, DeMeo got tripped on the blitz. Pass. That's it. Second
Intercepted.
interception. Nice play. That's
He's been all over.
that's
Number
10.
24.
Number 10 made the interception. Marcus Baca. Let's see the replay here. I believe it was number 10. You see DeMeo gets tripped up. You can't see it in the frame. Yeah, number 10.
Number
Marcus
10, yeah.
Baca. Senior.
Marcus Baker once again.
Barker, yep.
So that's 2 interceptions by the Tanners. And
well, what do we got here? We got 9:23 to go in the game. 1st and 10, their own 40. This is it, boys. Let's go. We need some points. Hand off to DeMayo.
DeMayo busting forward, picking up about 3 yards in the play.
I think you're going to see a lot of that this drive. I just don't see them going to anything.
Cuzzy comes in.
I don't think they're going to open it up. I think they're just going to play
And
it.
Louis
close, tight to rest.
Gerdes.
Yeah, he was hurt earlier. Now he's back in the game.
He's back in.
Time for the offensive line to show their might. Timeout, Tanners.
So Peabody takes the timeout, and with that timeout, you might be able to go down to Gallinero's and pick up a quick pizza or a quick meal.
Yeah, Gallinero had a little grand reopening there as they've redone the restaurant. They haven't redone it over. They've actually increased the size. And
I don't know if I saw you down there at the grand opening. Were you there?
I don't know if I was at the grand opening. I know they had a little something for City Hall, but I was there for a little bit. Good food and good time and good people. Here we go.
Here we go.
Break the huddle.
Busting up the middle, picking up 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice misdirection. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Nice misdirection. Oh, man, that ball. Maybe that was Gerdes. I thought it was DeMayo, but DeMayo just went in. Gerdes coming out. So positive yards.
So this is a big play. We got to keep this drive going.
Yeah.
They're in the quarterback.
So on this offensive line, I think the ball game is going to rest on their shoulders. 3rd and 1.
And he gets it.
Yep. A little bit of pressure by number 50 for the Falcons, but basically bounced off and got 2. Here's your first down again. First and 10 for the Tanners in Falcon territory now. Just inside
Baker
the 49
comes
now.
out. Got to grind it out now, Joel.
You got Gerdes and Freeman in the backfield. Gerdes.
Oh, he tried and turned it around, but went nowhere. They just can't seem to get outside, you know?
Yep. It's going to be a loss of 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12. Ball's back in Tanner territory.
I don't want to be repetitious, but this looks like a pass play coming up with 7:10 left in the ball game. Do we have an overtime?
I believe they do with the NEC. I think they start maybe in the 20s.
I didn't see any rule changes, so I don't know.
Ooh,
Turning
nice.
the corner.
Yeah, so a little bit of daylight. Picks up 4. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8. By the way, my
that was Freeman.
Hats off to the PATV crew tonight. They're doing a great job, from the sideline interviews to the shots of the crowd to the shots of the clock. Really nice job. Whole different ballgame when you do a live broadcast, Lou. So once again, my hats off to Jim Palmer and all of the people that work for PATV tonight, doing a fabulous job. We're going to bring up a 3rd and 8 now from the 47-yard line of the Falcons. 3rd and 8.
Back. Freeman trying to turn a corner, and he can't do it.
Yeah, going to be a loss of a couple. Going to bring up back to midfield, so I can't see them going for it, Lou. It's too much pressure on the defense.
They're going to have to kick.
Yeah. Number 1, Leggett. Let me see where he is. He should be going and doing the punt.
Leggett's only a junior, so
Excuse
he's got
me,
a lot of kicking
junior,
to do yet.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? He's on the sideline right in front of us. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Or maybe they're changing the punter. Yep, they're changing the punter.
No, a different kicker in there.
Declan Russell, number 22, sophomore. Nice kick by Russell. Wow. Just what you want. Let's go now. They pinned him. There's number 8, number 5 for the Tanners. Nice play. Master Mateo and Nolan Murphy. Nice play. Sam Master Mateo came over from Bishop Fenwick. Good ball player. Well, here we go.
What was
5-11. We got what's he got? A flag? Holding on the Tanners. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. It could
they're
hurt
gonna have
anyways.
to kick it over.
Yeah.
And that was a great kick.
Nice kick by Declan Russell, the sophomore. Son of Ben and Laurie Russell down there on Proctor Circle in Peabody.
That makes a big difference. Danvers is going to get the ball in pretty good field position.
All right, here we go. On their own 40 now. See if Declan can do it again.
Need a good snap.
He got it. It's another kick. High kick. End over end. Got the Peabody Tanner bounce. Coakley picks it up. Broke the first wave. Not going to break the second wave.
He
but
carried 4 guys with him.
Yep, took it out to the 40. So that was a change of about 15, 20 yards.
So Danvers, right on the 40-yard line, has the ball in good field position. And the way they throw the ball, they can do whatever they want.
Yep, well, you know, you put the ball up in the air, strange things can happen.
Oh, yeah,
so.
and that's what happened last time.
Yep. So let's see, we've got, once again, 4:44 left in the game. Looks like the way it's going, Lou, the first team that scores tonight is going to be the victor. 1st and 10, Falcons on their own 40-yard line.
2 split on the right, 1 on the left. Oh, almost a bad center, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Almost lost the ball.
Good containment by the defense. No gain on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Scoreless battle here on the North Shore tonight.
It's a good battle, too. Good, clean ball game.
Yep.
And the clock is moving. And time is really important to both teams right now.
By the time this play will be, by the time they get this play for the line of scrimmage, will be under 4 minutes. Second and 10 from their 40 for the
Same
Falcons.
thing, except the opposite ends of the field. 2 split on the left, 1 on the right.
To Coakley. Nice coverage. 3 men on him as soon as he caught the ball. Number 5, number 10, and number 2. White,
but he picked
Murphy,
up 8 yards in the play, so
and
big
Barker.
3rd down. And
yeah, 3rd and 2. Listen, if I'm Danvers, that's a nice play. Nice low throw.
That worked 2 times for them so far.
Yeah, I might go back to that again.
So it's a long through.
Coakley with the first down. Right at the middle, needed 2, got 3.
So the ball is on Peabody territory on their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for Danvers. 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Peabody defense being asked to step up again. They've done it all night.
Trying to turn the corner. He does.
Number 5. Takes it the whole way.
All the way.
Number 5.
Quite a running play.
Yeah.
Real good running play.
Matt McCarthy. We'll see the replay, Lou. If you notice, as I was watching the play develop, they were really stacked up tight on the line. There was no safeties back, no defensives. 11 men in the box, and they got beat on that one. I'm sure we'll put the replay and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
That was Matt McCarthy that time on the ball carrier.
Yep. That was a tough Tough play for the Tanners, but once again, we'll see the replay, and I think you're going to see 11 men in the box. Here we go right here.
Now, they're not kicking, so they're going for 2.
Tough to see it from that angle, but once he broke the corner, there was no one left.
Now they're going after the 2-point, after the kick. Important point right now.
Zach Dillon for the kick. Ball is down. Looked good.
Good. So that was a big point. 7-0. Danvers now leads.
Yep. Well, I guess if there's any time, now's the time to take the gloves off the kid for the sophomore. You're going to have to give him a shot.
So one big play, and that was it.
Yep. Well, we're going to find out a little bit about what the Tanners got left in the tank here.
Nolan Murphy back deep, and number 8, Sam Matado.
Sam Master Mateo. 2.5 left to go. Plenty of timeouts, so time really isn't going to be a factor. It's just a matter how well the Tanners can do moving the ball down the field. Hopefully they can get a decent return.
Kick, nice long drive kick.
Number 5.
Yep. Murphy.
Held on to the ball, gets up to the 30.
Yeah, pretty close to the 30-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
So it's all in the Tanners' hands now.
Yep.
1st and 10 with 2:30 left in the ball game, and they trail 7-0. A much improved Tanner team, and they could have earned this victory just as much.
Well, they still can, Lou.
Right.
So let's see what happens here. Once again, they're going to have to let the sophomore. Actually, we got a quarterback change. Espinal, the senior. Let's see what he does.
White is split way over to the right.
Number 4, Cole Cuzzy on the reception.
Picked up about 5 yards in the play.
Yeah.
Espinal's back in there as quarterback. He's a senior.
Yep.
He played a little quarterback last year.
He did. So let's see if we get some positive momentum here, a couple of first downs, and anything can happen. Got a flag. I think he got motion on the Peabody. Sometimes it's tough. Different signal call, a different inflection. Could be tough for the the offensive line to get used to his tone. But
so it's 2nd down and 12.
in the shotgun. That pass is complete. Clock is running.
All right.
Timeout, Peabody.
Peabody.
That was complete to number 4, Cole Cuzzy again. It's going to bring up a third and about 5 or 6. 3rd and 6, it looks like. So once again, good to see a good crowd tonight. For those of you watching at home on the couch, hope you're enjoying live broadcast of Peabody High School football. Third and 6 from their own 34-yard line for the Tanners. Back on the shotgun. He's got a man.
Complete.
That's Cuzzy. That's complete.
First down.
First down. Up
Right
to the
on the
49-yard
49-yard line.
Yep. 1:19 to go in the game. Looks like the Tanners got at least 2 or 3 timeouts left, so First and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Tanners break the huddle. He's going to go. He's got one guy to beat. Can't get around him. Number 12, nice tackle.
Makes the 50-yard line. Quick timeout with 55 seconds left.
Justin DiTomaso for the Falcons. He's made a couple plays tonight. So good timeout by the Tanners. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from midfield. Plenty of time. Couple plays, couple completions. Once we get down to around the 15, 20-yard line, we'll take a couple shots at the end zone here. So let's see what happens. Nice drive coming off the bench, Cole. Got to say, right, Lou?
Yeah, and here's I noticed Colton Cole going in the ball game. He's a speedster, and you can watch. I bet he goes deep.
Okay.
I want to see what happens to him.
Look at that live shot by PATV crew in the huddle with the Tanners. Nice job. Okay, yeah, the Tanners line up over the ball. 2nd and 8 from midfield. Shotgun once again for the Tanners. He's going. There's your man. Oh! No good. Nice. We got a flag. That could be a taunt. I think that might be a taunting.
Right.
Not a.
He hit him when he was catching the ball.
I think it's a taunt. More than a pass interference. Let's see. Yeah, we got unsportsmanlike conduct. Exactly. Tough call. Tough call. That's going to be a 15-yard. That's going to bring a 1st and 10 for the Tanners on the Falcons' 35-yard line. Well, let's see what they can do with it.
Now it's going the other way, Joe.
Yeah. I think for all our listeners at home that got off the couch now, standing up, watching the game.
Ball's on the 35-yard line.
I know my friends on Benevento are watching the game. They're not sitting down anymore. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of the Falcons. He's got a man. Coakley's on the. Oh, nice.
Incomplete.
Good try by number 9. That was Peluso, intended receiver.
He's a sophomore also.
He is. Okay. Well, 40 seconds, so once again, clock should not be a factor. Let's take a look at the replay. Kind of twist and turn. The receiver had to look back a little bit. In his hands, but just couldn't bring it down with him. All right, 2nd and 10 for the
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 on the
You
Falcons.
don't need the touchdown. You just need a good, strong pass.
Another pickup at 10 or 15 here. He's open. Oh!
What a play.
Wow. Nice recovery by the Falcons defensive
Number
back.
7 and number 11 by the Falcons.
Matthew Reedy.
Right.
Really, it looked like he was beat, but when the ball was in the air, he made up a lot of space, a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a nice play. The defensive line kind of got in there, but this quarterback's doing a nice job buying time for himself. He rolled out to the left, bought some time, and that's all you can ask for.
3rd and 10 for the Tanners.
Yep, 3rd and 10, 33 seconds to go.
How about getting a first down?
Stop the clock and pick up 10 or 15 would be nice, Lou. Oh. Offsides. Peabody. That was.
By God, he was 5 yards offside.
Yeah. Okay, we got to regroup here now. Peabody players not too happy. Just got to forget about it and let's go now. 3rd and 15. So 3rd and 15 from the Tanners from the Falcons 40-yard line. 33 seconds left on the clock. Two wide right, two wide left, Lou.
Right.
Tomato to help out in the backfield. Tough snap. Going deep. It's pretty tight coverage. You know, it's
too much air time on the ball.
Yeah, it's not. I agree with you. It's a lot of time in the yeah.
On the line.
Here's the replay on that. Oh, that was the ball that almost was the TD right there. Yeah. That was been their best opportunity of the night. All right, here we go for all the marbles. 4th and 15. Need a first down desperately here. 26 seconds to go on the clock. There's the pass. That's intercepted. Unfortunately, the receiver didn't even see it. Ball was thrown before he even turned around.
Well, that should do the ball game. With 19 seconds left, Danvers will have the ball.
Yep.
1st and 10.
Well, it's going to be an interesting week for the Tanners.
So Danvers will just take the knee, I know.
It was a valiant effort by the Tanners tonight, really. A good, well-played high school football game. You know, a tough loss, but, you know, I think this team grew up a little bit tonight.
Right.
I'm very curious to see, you know, what happened to the quarterback situation next week, Lou.
Right. Because that kid could show that he could pass.
Yeah, he could. He could. And it doesn't mean that Therian couldn't, but he just they really kept a very tight playbook on him. So.
And next week, Marblehead comes to Peabody.
Marblehead always.
And I believe it's a Saturday afternoon game, by the way.
Always a tough team. So once again, Tanners have to be not happy with the outcome, but you know they played full 60 minutes tonight, and just that one play. And as I said, unfortunately, they had 11 men in the box, took it wide, and they got beat. But good crowd, first of many home games here at Coley Field, and want to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you sit tight, we're going to be going down to the field in a second to our sideline reporter, who's going to do a brief interview with Coach Betancourt. And here he comes.
I'm here with head coach Mark Betancourt. 7-0. Danvers got the win, but it was a very hard-fought game. Just some thoughts on the how your team performed, especially that defense.
A step in the right direction defensively. Offensively, you had the penalty bug today. You had some nice drives that got killed by some penalties. Got to clean that up a little bit. But overall, a step forward for our program.
Awesome. You know, you really switched quarterbacks at the end. Colby Therian, you know, struggled a little bit through the game, but however, your defense was stout. You guys forced turnovers. You guys had a couple interceptions. Cam Powers had a great game. I thought you guys really performed well. I just wanted to kind of get your takes on that.
Well, we have to build on that. We have a real tough matchup next week with Marblehead. Offensively, we just got to tighten up and put the ball in the end zone.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for watching, and good evening.
Have a good night.
Amazing!